Hello. Hello. Microphone. Check. Mute my microphone. Bring my microphone closer. Hello, and currently looking the entirety of South America. Specifically, Bolivia, Mato Grosso, and Mato Grosso del Sol. Usually when we look in this area, it's cloud obstructed. But today we're looking at past days worth of satellite imagery. So it's not beholden on just the last current set. Looking for Caramba. That looks like an area of point of interest. You see fire right here. Fire right here. That's gonna go. That's gonna go. Because always on the river channels, we'll always see fire seemingly race to a ditch, a river, some kind of channel, because when you have a water river system, it's not the water that the fire is avoiding. Say that the fire comes down like this, there's a lot of vegetation down here to keep it alive. It's not going to keep going until it dies into the water, because it's going to abuse that slope. Say if the air or the wind is blowing south, but it's counterclockwise or it's clockwise in the ditch or the river system, and there's a bit of a vortex, and it pushes the flame, and it, by its own momentum, burns back up. You see a lot of these areas that look like Union symbols because they're burning in slashes all across a slope. Continue. Oh. This is what I was referring to. It's a lot of previous burned land, but it's all well relatively within the last 30 days. This is, just realize as now you can see up here where the date is on the slides whenever they continue. Start it back over. The fire moves fast. Well, that's insane. There's smoke. Can we see the smoke in true color? You can see smoldering. Looks like a deep-seated fire, especially up here in this perimeter. Very hot, and it's going to burn here, and then all the rest up here. This will burn here, as this fire goes both ways. Massive gains in just a few short days. It's always unfortunate to see. Right now, this is Mato Grosso do Sul. That's all smoke here. There's not clouds here, this is all smoke. We know that because there's a fire here and there's no cloud coverage. There's almost zero fire, and this is 7th on this scan here. And 12. Look how insanely hot that is burning right here. Right here, and right here. Major fires. Very, very hot. Raging inferno. And that's when it breaks out of any kind of containment. Natural containments too, I don't just mean human built containment or fire lines, but just natural burns, natural fire lines that end up cutting off a fire. But this is an explosion of activity in Mato Grosso do Sul, Brazil. This is on the other side of Brazil from the Amazon. It is absolutely massive looking. Might have been where. Oh, a bit of fire here. How much has burned in the last few days? Let's check. Go back a couple more days to the 7th. Go back to the 2nd. Let's try to catch this fire. Wow, okay. Jeez. Okay, getting closer to the 18th. This is a massive fire. Huge. And unlike previous fires that I covered, let's say in Canada, Oregon, or California, these don't get names. I don't care. These fires are these walls of flame, these firestorms that are lumbering around the area, burning up everything and causing smoke to deteriorate and act as a pestilence on the land. Push play. This is really dramatic fire growth, and then you see as the land tries to recover, more fire is introduced into the local ecology. And the one thing that we can say for certain is that nothing thrives under smoke. Everything chokes. Now, you can see the fire here. Right here. And right here. Now, I don't have advanced knowledge or locations of fire. We're just looking for any fire that we can find on satellite. And this area we might have covered before in a previous video. This was October? No, we did not. Every time I seem to be able to stream, I cover Australia wildfires or West Africa wildfires lately. But it's clear that more time needs to be given to Brazil as a whole. Because these are very fragile ecosystems, not that they don't thrive, not that they aren't strong, but introduce fire into a local ecology, any local ecology, and it's going to have detrimental effects on many forms of life. Nothing thrives under smoke, and everything has a temperature at which they cannot withstand, especially water. So all this fire also drives away moisture, drives away water, boils it in place. These fires, some of these fire parameters can be over 700 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's say like 372 degrees Celsius. These fires burn hot. And not only do they burn hot, but a lot of fuel that's left over. And this land is wild. You can't get heavy machinery out here, and the heavy machinery wouldn't be able to outrun these flames. You're trying to fight on one flank and then fire comes up around behind you. There are a few active fire fronts on here. See how it burns on so many different ends. The topology is all over the place. These fires run 20 kilometers. Can't outrun that. I think we're about to see what I was referring to as the scorched earth, the union symbols that this fire just goes up this river so far. These are previous burns. Working its way down. Huge fires. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so that is definitely the start of this fire. This thing is huge. Of course, as always, the date for the scan slide is on the top right. This is October 2nd. Push play and we'll probably move this camera a little bit more to the left. Eat away at the land. Such a small raging inferno burns the countryside. Just how far up is this starting? Dozens of kilometers this thing is moving. Okay, so that's October 2nd. Yeah, these complex of fires, they move fast. Oh, wow. See that smoke here? Active fire perimeter is burning real hot. Looks like a previous fire, a recent fire. This is Bolivia or Mato Grosso del Sol. I didn't see the borderline. There are fires, but they don't look. Well, they look pretty large. All along this river system. Bolivia. See some smoke here. Some fire here. This is the 16th of November. This is Rodania, Brazil. It is currently just going through and scanning the land. Look at that. This is, I believe we're in Mato Grosso right now, Brazil. Oh, there's an explosion of fire here. Damn. Need to go higher up. Fire right here. Explosion. Huge fire. Looks like it jumped over all these bodies of water. You can see the smoke. Yep, that's definitely smoke. Heat drives away moisture. Look at that little guy. All these fires should start raging over the last couple of days, or actually today. This is today. I don't see any fire before the frame on the 17th. This fire get out of control pretty quickly. Let's do keep an eye on it. You can see some fires here too. You can just barely see the active fire perimeter. And again, just within the last day, an explosion of activity, fire activity. And Mato Grosso do Sul. Pretty spectacular shots. See a fire starts right here. see. I think those are the only fires that we're going to be able to find right now. Quite a bit. Quite a big spread of fires across from Bolivia to Mato Grosso del Sol. Now, for simplicity's sake, I'd like to keep these streams close to one event or just one theme. So if it's going to be wildfires across Latin America, it's still in that way. That way I'm not popping off from Western Australia to West Africa on the same stream. Otherwise, I'd have to make some kind of acknowledgement that I'm some kind of tagline, border, or something. Text scrawl that says that where I'm at currently. But for simplicity's sake, I'd like to keep it just to one continent. Now the clouds are obscuring the Amazon down to the Pando department. Quite a bit. Alright. Well, I think we've seen a good deal of fire. Mostly all of it is Mato Grosso del Sol to Mato Grosso. On that note, please, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It keeps me motivated and keeps these streams going. I don't see many people doing this. And it's just fascinating to me. Some very deep-seated fires across Mato Grosso. These fires are about to go off, I think. These fires down here. Cloud obscured, but they're there. Alright, until next time, take care.